Hey, I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna make this one quick, hopefully. I'm just gonna cover all of the places where you'll find stuff in the port, and by port I mean this whole thing that isn't while you're in a battle, so not just the port tab, of course, but that's a nice place to start. So the first thing you have access to from the port tab are the containers, which are right here. Next up, there are missions right here. Oh, yeah, no, don't load it at all. If there's a bunch of missions going on or some special shit. Do you know what? I've actually fucking had it with the UI. I'm not gonna click on a lot of stuff from now on. But challenges, events, stuff like that will be in that tab right there. Then there's the campaigns. Next up, there is, if you want to change the aesthetics of the port, this is where you'll do it. Next up is the captain screen. This one right here. Here is the reserve, so these are, god fucking damn it. So these are all of the captains that are not assigned to a ship. And then this little tab here, I actually hate this game. This is where there are captains that are on a different ship, but of the same nation, so could be assigned to this ship. And then finally, there are the special talents and shit like that. If the commander is special, most commanders are obviously not. Next up is the ship details tab right here. It gives you an armor layout from which you can take away stuff to look at what it's mostly useful for cruisers and battleships, to find out what you can tank, where you can tank it. And then finally the specs, which are right here. But if you hover over an armament or something, it'll give you even more details about it. Which is pretty neat, and ignore these numbers, they basically mean jack shit. What you want to do is focus these numbers here, stuff like that. Next up, if you click on your name, you can head to the inventory, which is where you can sell just about everything that you can buy. This goes from modules to, well, look, it says it there. Next up, the module screen, this bad boy over here. Obviously, there are the modules. Using a premium ship is not a good idea for showing this. So let's just head over to Magani. Here we go. So this is where the modules will be. Then, of course, there are the upgrades right there. And finally, consumables. Simple. Next up, exterior. This is where you can... God damn, let's turn this bad boy off. There we are. This is where you can mount camos and whatnot. Also signals. Well, I'll explain what each of these categories do in another video. And then finally flags. This part's purely aesthetic. Then finally actually penultimately, tech tree. It does exactly what you think. There are some premium ships that you can only buy through the tech tree. So I think König Albert at the moment is one of them. Next up we have the profile tab. This is, let's start up at the top here on the service record tab. This is where it shows you what level your account is. Then there's this karma thing, which is how much people report you. That's wonderful. And then there is also insignia, where you can choose from a patch or an emblem. This is literally just to show people how cool you are. I have no friends. Then we have the achievements tab, which shows you all of the achievements you've got, and oh my god, I should stop playing this game at some point. Then ranks. This is for the ranked game mode. By the way, game mode tab up there. At the moment there isn't a ranked season, so it's empty. Who gives a shit? M. Next up is the collections. For example, the let's not talk about this one. There's this anime collection, however. Yes, and there'll be some sort of prize at the end. So here and then also for each individual little section there is a prize for collecting everything. They're quite fun. Then there is, where have I gone? Yeah, summary. Ooh, yeah. This here shows you stats for whatever ship you decide to click on or whatever. Also overall. Well, I mean, that's everything on the list I came up with, so... Oh, if you press this info thing, it has a list of the battles you've had, so when you click on them, it'll give you the battle details and notifications. So, oh, look at that, I was reported twice. That was funny. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Yeah, shit, my food's actually ready, so, yeah, bye.